Hi everybody, this is Kevin Purcell for Notebooks.com. I apologize for my voice, I've got a bit of a cold. Today I want to show you something. As you see, I've got my camera pointed at my television set, and I'm watching the Kentucky Big Blue Madness late night practice. It's the first practice of the season for Kentucky basketball. I went to college there for a while, and I'm excited about the upcoming season, but as you see, it's not looking too good. This is an HD set. I'm watching it over an HD DirecTV box on an HD that you would think would be HD programming. Sadly, it looks like we're streaming it over the internet. And that's because we are. What I want to show you today is a service called Play On TV. Now, I am showing you this over my DirecTV box. I have it hooked up to my television set, and when you go into the menu, you get down here to Music, Photos, and More. It's the More part that we're excited about here, because Play On TV is a service that you install a server on your computer, and that computer then shows up over DirecTV. It'll work on PlayStation, the Xbox 360, the Wii, and many other different devices, including DirecTV's HR20, HR21, and HR22, and maybe even some others. And what we're actually showing you, as I go down in the menu, this is part of the ESPN3 network of content. You install the Play On TV server on your computer, and it makes it available to these other devices. And then you put plugins. These are stations or plugins, channels that you download from the internet. There's a website that you can find these on, and I'll give you a link to those. And as a result, you can show content on it. Now, this is the ESPN 360 channel. Sometimes there's some live things that you can watch. Earlier I hit this and it said there's nothing in the folder. That happens on occasion. I don't know if it's because there's nothing live or there's a problem. But let's go up to another channel. You notice I've got Hulu. I have a Hulu Plus subscription. We also have a Netflix subscription. I'd rather use my Roku box or my Apple TV to watch Netflix, but we don't have CBS on most of those. A lot of the channels on programs on CBS aren't available. And so let's see what we can watch. Now, when you get it into the folder and you select your program, you hit the selection button on your remote, and it does take a little while to begin streaming. Realize you're first streaming from the internet to my desktop system. Then you're streaming from the desktop system to the DirecTV box. So that's why it takes a little while. And as you can see, this content doesn't look as bad as the other one did. This actually looks a whole lot better. But you go back into menu and there's lots of different things that you can look at. It works pretty well. One of the problems, as I told you before, is sometimes you try to play a program and it won't give you the program. It takes a little while to get started. The quality isn't perfect. This is an HD set. Normally we get very good picture on this. And there it finally will load up. Goes blank for a bit. Well, there was a problem with that. It says now it's saying please wait. It didn't want to play that show. So again, it's not perfect. You're going to get some problems here and there. We'll try one more time to see if it works. And when you got so many different factors, you never know which one it is. Is it the DirecTV box? Is it your network? Is it your internet connection? Is it Play On TV that's having a problem? Is it CNN? Is it the channel download that you have? So there's a lot that can go wrong. But when it does work, it works great. So my previous mention of the Play On system, you know, I shared it with you and a little while back, and I sort of panned it because it wasn't working on the iPad. That's really the only place I showed it. This time I tried it on the DirecTV box, and it worked a lot better. It now is working almost perfectly on the iPad, which I'll show you in just a second. But my suggestion is give it a try. It has a free trial. I think it's either 7 or 14 days, I believe it is. And then after that, you do have to pay a subscription fee for the Play On TV service, as well as additional subscriptions to things like Major League Baseball or Netflix or Hulu Plus. But we hear Hulu Plus may be going down to $5 a month, which I'll be really excited about. Now we're going to show you what Play on TV looks like on the iPad. Go ahead and fire it up. First thing you're going to notice that you see the 1X. That's a clue that this is unfortunately, is an iPhone or iPod Touch app, and they don't have a native application for the iPad. That's a little bit disappointing, but hopefully it'll begin. Now we showed you what David Letterman looked like on the television. So here's the same episode, and we'll try to run it on the iPad. Again, as it takes about 10 seconds or so to load the thing. Realize they're downloading. It comes from, first of all, from CBS to my computer, and then it comes from my computer over now the wireless network to the iPad. So the HR20 DirecTV box was wired networking. This is a wireless network. To be honest with you, I think it actually looks a little bit better on the iPad, and that's because the screen is smaller. On the bigger DirecTV, or bigger screen that you saw over there, on the bigger screen over there, you can see it was a little bit blown out. It didn't quite look as good. So this seems to look better. Now you can go large screen or small screen there. You can pause, hit play. That's grayed out. I'm not sure why. 30-second back button. This button goes more full screen, so it's not letterbox. And then you notice it gives you, on this landscape mode, some of the information is down here. Now we go back again. Each one of these episodes has full episodes, popular, recent. I don't know if that's just on going to Hulu or Netflix rather. And remember, it's not going to be instant because, again, you're networking. It's going in two different directions. So my instant queue will show up. A lot of different things here to look at. Amazon Video on Demand. So that gives you an idea of what the app looks like on the iPad.